Natasha. So I have another wig for you today. Right now I am wearing the Raquel Welch Editor's Peak in Shaded Biscuit, my favorite wig in my favorite color. But today I have for you On Point from Raquel Welch, also in Shaded Biscuit. So On Point, it's a bob, straight bob, but with a modern twist. You won't be able to see it that well on this stand. You will see it when I put it on. It is a angled bob. Can you see? It's shorter at the back and longer at the front. It is not stacked. As you can see, this is all one length, so it's not stacked. It doesn't have like really angled back. The ends are like nicely razored here at the back, and then you have this much longer front. One different thing about it is that this wig has a middle parting, which I've never ever tried. So let's have a look at this cap. It has the memory cap 3. These wefts are covered like in silicone, so you know, it stays on well. And also this is a memory cap, so the more you wear it, it sort of molds into your head. So that's that. It has obviously the ear tabs, Velcro adjustable tabs, the indulgence, lace front, and middle monofilament, which means you part it in the middle. But this monofilament is quite wide, so I suppose you can go slightly off center. So let me put her on. So this is On Point, straight from the box. I already know I'm going to like it because it looks very much like my own hair when I style it straight, with the difference of having a middle parting. The lace front on this one is amazing. I mean, all lace fronts of Raquel Welch are amazing, but it's just invisible. So let me just have a look at myself in the mirror. I quite like the middle parting, I must say, but I'm not used to it. I will show her to you in a minute from all the sides, and then we will play a bit with the color. Is gorgeous as usual. When I put them together, I don't know if you saw tiny bit difference. Whenever I looked at this wig on a stand, it seemed darker than my Editor's Peak, but when I put it on, it's not. You have to remember that the color will look slightly different depending on the style, so the straight hair will look a bit different than the curly hair. When it's curly, you sort of see every highlight and low light more defined. I quite like the middle parting. Okay, let me show her to you from all the sides so you can see the angle bob shape. Nice, isn't it? Right, I think I probably, so I tell you how wide. Okay, so the middle monofilament is about that wide, so that's quite wide. You've got a bit of a room to play with it, because I think I wear my own hair sort of off center. I've got a cow's lick naturally here, so that's how I wear it. So yeah, I'd like it probably like this, but then you have to make this bit stand up. I've got here my tongs and I've just put them on, and I will try to hit it and hold it. See if we can give this wig that swoop. There you go. I think I might do it here as well. Because this is heat defiant fiber, so I could even curl this hair if I wanted to. So I sort of like here this to be parted in the middle, so I have like an even amount of hair on each side, but this very front I want a bit off center. I think I might have to so great that you can do that with those. There, you see. Yeah, I like it a bit more off center, I think. Such an easy wig. There is absolutely nothing else you need to do to it, unless you want to change the parting slightly. It just needs nothing, and I feel it's a bit longer obviously than my own hair. It sort of comes down to here, but I love it. And you know, being heat defiant fiber, like I said, you can style it a bit, even if you need to change that parting. Also, because it is heat defiant fiber, it feels beautiful. It feels like natural hair, looks like natural hair. It's not very shiny. It doesn't have much, if any, permatease, but it still has nice shape. It's not too flat. You know, some wigs when they come without permatease, they just fall forward really flat. This one is quite nice, and if I wanted, you know, to rough it up a bit here and have a bit more body, I use the Aveda Pure Abundance hair potion, which is like a dry shampoo powder. I told you before, if you do that, it gives the hair is not as silky, then it's more rough, and then you can get a bit more volume in it. Just make sure you don't put too much of it. So with that, I can have this hair much bigger. Very, very elegant, very carefree. You can pin like half of it back if you wanted to, but yeah, I will have to play a bit more with this front to really train it. But you saw how easy it was to do with that, with the heated tool, with the heat tool. And if it's in my face, I can just clip it. Oh my gosh, I love this wig. And look at this. you could do 2 clips. And because it's got such a lovely lace front, and you also have that blonde at the front, although you don't have as much blonde, you know, normally Raquel Welch does this hairline really blonde, always has the lighter hair here. This one is not as blonde, but because it's such a beautiful lace front, you can still wear your hair, you know, off your face. Well, there isn't much more I can say about this wig, apart from that it is gorgeous and the density is just right. You know, sometimes wigs have too much hair that they don't really look very natural. Not many people naturally have thick and so much hair. This one, I would say, it's not thin, but it's not too thick. It's very, very natural. This is so good because you know, with heat resistant wigs, when you get the friction at the back on your clothes, on your scarf, that's when this hair can get a bit like sticky and matted. But because you've got here this really short nape, you still get the look of long hair, but you're not gonna mat all that back, so it's amazing. And remember that once you've restyled it with the heat, now if I went to wash this wig, this will stay like that. It will stay in a style that I've just restyled it. If I wanted it back to what it was, I would have to straighten it back, and if I washed it, then it would be straight again. So this is such a good thing. And the best thing is, like, it is raining today, I can go out, I don't care that it's wet, damp, my hairstyle will still stay the same. It's not gonna get frizzy, it's not gonna lose its style. That's the best thing about wigs, especially in miserable weather. Well, that will be me for the rest of the winter. I won't have to style my own hair all the time. I just pop that on. So I know some of you say, why do you want to have a rooted wig? If you don't like the rooted wigs, these come, not all of them, but most colors come in non-rooted. So this is Shaded Biscuit. So shaded means that has the root. You can also get Biscuit, which has no root. It's just that color without the root. I happen to like the root because I think it looks a bit more natural. Another great color, if you don't want a root, from Raquel Welch is Pale Golden Honey. It's a bit warmer than this one, but not warm orange or ginger. It's quite neutral. Here it is. That's Pale Golden Honey, and that does not have fruits. But because it has like honey lowlights in here, it looks really natural near your scalp. So for example, Pale Golden Honey I quite like without root, but this one without root, it's not my favorite. So if you want similar color but slightly warmer, then Pale Golden Honey is really nice. I like that color and it suits me as well. Okay, my lovely, so this was Raquel Welch On Point in Shaded Biscuit. Let me know what you think of that one. I really like it. I like it because it's almost like my own hair. Obviously my own hair is not that thick and beautiful, but the style sort of is similar. Thank you so much for watching and stay fabulous. Bye.